Okay, one more update. So I just showed you in the previous video I showed you the assault rifle. So let's replace that with the digger here real quick. Added a new digger. So Cortex command has these digger tools. Of course, first of all, you can just dig with your hands, or that's not how it works in Cortex command, but we decided you can dig with your hands. But then there's also the digger tools, which are more powerful tools for digging through stronger materials and for digging larger tunnels faster. So I added one of these diggers. This is the yellow box as a placeholder. First of all, oh no, I dropped it anyway. The normal digging, I made it super weak, probably too weak, hilariously weak. I don't know if it has any use that way. But yeah, you're basically punching a tiny hole with your fist. But yeah, let's see if I can find the digger. I don't know where I put it, so let me reset this. Okay, here's the guy with the digger. The yellow box is the digging tool, and it digs larger holes like this one. It's using the new what we call soft remove feature. So it generally it has a softer shape, softer shapes than were possible before that. But also it respects materials. So you have some metal, which is a harder material, of course, than this sand or rock here. So if I try to remove this, it will not remove the metal. And that's how, for example, you could have a more reinforced structure. Actually, this structure has like a little metal part here, so if I try to dig, I will destroy the other stuff, but the metal remains. And that way you can have a reinforced bunker structure with metal beams in the walls, and those are resistant against weaker tools. So there might be a more powerful digger or some sort of other bomb or whatever that is able to destroy these harder materials. And we might also use these materials for gold. So if I start digging tunnels, I might encounter gold like this, and I will see it like in the sand. I will see the slightly harder gold that takes a bit longer to dig out. Yeah, I also added this rubble. So when you're digging, it creates a little rubble, so you'll see the matter you removed. Let me show you somewhere else. So here, having dug for a while, you see I left a trail. It also drops shells right now, which probably it shouldn't, since this is a modification of the gun. I didn't remove that, but I will probably remove the shells. But yeah, this is one of the new diggers. There will be multiple, probably at least 3 or so, with different tiers of strength. I think this is one of the weaker ones, perhaps the weakest one, or the second to weakest one, but definitely not the strongest one, I think, since it can't even remove metal. But yeah, that's a new update on diggers.